Hello and welcome to Novena Diabolos. I saw this game and I wasn't going to play it at first because I was scared, but I'm going to play it. I know you guys hear my voice is sounding different, but I'm sure at the end of this it will be get raspy and raspy and raspy. Oh, that hurt. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button, and if you enjoy yourself, hit the subscribe button and tell me which part you enjoyed. I don't know who these girls are, um, but they are pretty, especially this one. This one's very pretty. Not now. This one's pretty too. Not now. I got a thing for bangs, you guys. Don't judge me, okay? I have a thing for bangs. Oh, sorry. Any previous? Yeah, sure. I don't have any. So I'm gonna do the not streaming thing because I am not streaming. However, I will be editing any bad things out. Okay, got it. This game contains pure fiction. Is content has no connection to any existing locations, names, people, all the etc. etc. You belong to the Father and the devil, and you want to carry out your father's desires. He is a murderer from the beginning, not holding to the truth, so there is no truth to him. When he lies, he speaks his native language, for he is a liar and the father of lies. John 8:44. I was say 17. Thursday, October 25th. 8 days until the selection. What selection? Are we part of a cult? I don't want to be part of a cult. No, thank you. Ow. Ooh, so loud, so loud. Hey. Chill. Did the story really just pass by? Or is the story really just passing by? Anyways. No clouds in sight, meaning you'll be able to enjoy the clear skies all throughout the weekend. Oh, radio host, excuse me. You'll be able to enjoy the clear skies throughout the weekend, meaning this is a perfect time to spend some cozy days with your family. Such nice weather. I hope that was everything, right? Yeah, okay. This isn't what I would call clear skies at all. Oh, it really isn't. My goodness, look at this. It is so freaking cloudy. How you guys be lying like that? This is your job to tell the truth, and y'all be lying all the time. It never fails. There I go, mumbling to myself again. I have to stop complaining about everything so much. The whole road is covered by dense fog. I was going to say with dense fog. It just sounds better to me, okay? Shut up. It's the complete opposite of what they're saying on the radio. This much fog is... Oh, excuse me. This fog out of nowhere is something that never happens normally. These mountains are pretty remote, but it's still highly unusual, even for a place like this. Turn left. Given the current atmosphere, the GPS voice sounds inappropriately happy. Okay, so I have to make her more happy. Got it. I slowly turned the steering wheel to the left. A road sign with the name of a place that I'm heading to is faintly visible through the fog. Looks like the GPS is actually doing its job. Maybe a little too over eager for my own good. I step on the gas. My tires turn quickly as I keep driving right into the fog. Oh God. So the only thing I can think of is that, everybody knows in scary movies and scary stories, fog equals bad. So I'm just going to assume somebody's going to appear in the road. This is just my assumption. Okay, I have no idea about this game, so don't ruin it for me if you do. I'm completely driving along the road, which is almost completely covered in hazy, thick fog. I can't make out a single detail of the background scenery, which makes it feel like I'm driving along the same old road with no end in sight. I hope I'm a boy. Maybe. A name like June. Unless I don't know. I think that's Korean. So if it is, someone tell me if June is a a girl's name too? Please, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. It's okay. I've got this. Everything's going well so far. In a sudden onset of anxiety, I start nervously tapping the wheel with my index finger. That everything's fine, right? Maybe. I don't know. Oh God, you hear this music? We're driving on the road. We're driving on the road. Okay, let me stop. I'm sorry, y'all. I get hyper for music. Next is our current event show. And today's guest is, well, surely everyone who knows this program is familiar with him. News Trace very own PD, program director, Sukun Jim. Hello? I am PD Sukun Jim. Hello? Sounds like someone's a little nervous in the spotlight. I know that voice on the radio quite well. It's Sukun Chim, who is a senior at my company. I'm gonna sneeze. A well-recognized PD who strongly opposed my coverage. Quite frankly, his voice is the last thing I want to be hearing right now. So, it sounds like he has a little something against his boss. I hope, his boss isn't a bad guy. Maybe he got mad at him or something. Because he said he was against his coverage, so hopefully it's not something too bad. But he might not talk about the news that involves me too. Talk about the news that involves me too. So I deliberately turn the frequency back in time, excuse me. Excuse me. I had to sneeze, so forgive me, but I just had to let that one go. But I muted the mic in time, so, yay me. I'm certain you are very proud to be here, and the people are surely forgive your nervousness. I don't know. People are very unforgiving to my nervousness, so maybe. Indeed. In fact, News Trace is a program built upon the foundation of trust. Isn't that so? As a matter of fact, we ran into quite some heated controversy quite recently. We did a lot of internal reflecting in regards to that. Uh-oh. You're talking about my story. I hit the steering wheel out of sheer frustration. So there is something that went on with him and his boss. Wow. I hope it's nothing too bad, I guess. Fingers crossed it's just a little spout, because I know we all have those bosses that typically yell at us for absolutely no reason. At least I have. I was literally working one day and my boss absolutely yelled at me for absolutely no reason. I didn't know why. It was the most crazy thing that's ever happened. At least to me, personally, at work. Sorry, I was looking at my phone. It's the most crazy thing that's happened to me at work, because I'm typically a quiet person when I am at work. But, I don't know. I quit that job immediately, though. In any case, I would be lying if I said I'm entirely without fault. As an employee of News Trace, as well as the others suffered the consequences. There's no reason to lash out at someone for simply doing their job, right? Because it's always my fault. Oh, so he's kind of the scapegoat at work. Okay, I get it. News Trace. Without a doubt, the best news program around, and among the most trusted throughout Korea. I always wanted to become a PD of Scissor Journal. When I got the chance to work at the News Trace, I kept pursuing my dream. A position as a PD at News Trace, all I could ever have asked for. Yet, as it turned out, One guy is enough to undermine a news outlet credibility. And that guy just so happened to be pathetic old me. So he messed up. Okay, so at least I guess you gotta give him credit that he's owning up to his own mistakes. A lot of people don't do that. They don't own up to the mistakes. They'll blame everybody because they're so afraid. And it's not just one person. It's many people that are afraid of losing their job. They will throw you under the bus so quick. This is strange. I feel like I've been through here before. Please don't tell me I'm lost. In 300 meters, turn right. Just in time. The GPS voice guides me in the right direction. There's absolutely nobody around, but switching all the turn signal is a second nature. Funny how that works. I always try to make my voice deep when I'm playing a male person. It just never works out for me. If anything, it ruins my voice every time. You were talking about the internal trouble. You see, unnecessary stubbornness is a vice that can bind people and keep them from seeing things for what they actually are. It's very frustrating to see young, promising talent fall victim to that kind of unprofessional behavior. Getting caught up in ridiculous stories is a waste of manpower and time that could be used on actual productive things. I can't believe it. Would you listen to that guy? Despite trying my best, I can't keep myself from cursing. He's clearly talking about me. And he's talking about what I've discovered so far and trying to dismiss it as absurd. Depends on what you found. Because even the simplest thing that you might discover, like if you're like reporting aliens and stuff and you really don't have proof, but you saw a little dot in the sky move a little too quickly so it couldn't possibly be a star, yeah, I would probably be like, sir, go ahead, come with me. You're fired. Go ahead and just get in the back. You're fired. He's doing it remotely to convince the public of my mistake. I know exactly what he thinks of my coverage. I really do. Honestly, I can't understand his point of view. Nobody likes to be talked about like that behind their back. I stare at the radio angrily. I do so even though I know exactly that he won't make him shut up. I do it too. I can hear somebody on the phone and I just glare at the phone just hoping that they just feel my aura, my angerness just spewing off of me to shut up and just leave me alone. But it still feels good though. I eventually give up and reach for the radio. I should listen to some music instead. Okay, this is some nice music. Huh? What's going on here? The radio is acting up. Excuse me. I play around with the frequency a little. Everything about this place is gloomy. Even the radio is creeping me out. Turn right. Whoa. Surprised by a sudden curve, I take my eyes off the radio. Sorry, I was moving my phone. You always have to be alert on the mountain roads like this. Things can go awfully wrong in an instant. Huh? Suddenly, I'm telling you, somebody's gonna appear in front of his car. Suddenly, the car's heading straight into the thick fog. Everything is covered by fog. I can't make out a single thing in front of me. I would stop driving instantly. You see the outside? There is no way you can see. You can't even see in the back. If you noticed in like the mirror, you could kind of see something in the back. You can't even see behind you either. So there's no reason to be driving. Keep it going straight. Straight. But that curve just now, I'm pretty sure that's Everything about this current situation is too unsettling for my taste. I'm nervous. Whoa! Scared the crap out of me. Phew. Jeez. The car comes to a stop just in time. A second later and it would have been veered off the road. Had it gone any further, I would have crashed right into the railing. I barely managed to prevent a horrible accident. Keep going straight. Go straight. Go straight. Go straight and go straight and my God, scary. Please don't nothing jump on the screen right now. I look at the ruined GPS system in disbelief. The car's engine doesn't look like as if it survived this ordeal either. I don't know what the hell just happened, but first things first, I should find a way out of this damn fog. Ugh, don't do this to me. Okay then. I hate when it passes up like that because that's twice now that it's done that. Okay then. So this is how it's gonna be. Goddamn piece of crap car. Damn it. Everything about this mess before it even started. Kim's face popped up in my mind with his stern look reprimanding me. I can't let him have the last laugh. I need to stay calm. The car just broke down. Yeah, in situations like this, I'd be freaking out. I'd have a whole panic attack. You guys know I suffer from anxiety disorder, so it's like you can't really do anything about it. But this would definitely, like, just shoot it right to the top of that mark where it shouldn't be. Phew. Hopelessness started to sweep over me as I get out of the car. I have absolutely no clue where I am because of the distorting. Sorry. I'm gonna sneeze. Bless me. Sorry. Excuse me. Whew. Didn't sneeze, but just felt it coming. Because the disorienting fog. And my only means of transportation just died on me. I was supposed to arrive in the interview location for my case today. But I can forget about things going according to schedule now. Can't be helped. It's out of my control. I decided that the smartest thing to do right now is to contact my boss. I doubt he'll be pleased to hear from me, the guy who didn't listen and ventured out on his own. But I still have to make a report. Uh-oh. You don't have a signal, sweetie. Huh? Why isn't the call... Huh? No signal? Am I really that deep in the mountains? Oh God, this is my nightmare in a nutshell. Try as I might, I simply can't find a way to establish contact to the outside world. No, this isn't working. Well, I should probably have a look around. If I'm lucky, there's some sort of rest stop or motel nearby. Otherwise, I should start mentally preparing for quite a hike. Guess I'll have to leave a car here. There's got to be something around, but oh God, like this is my nightmare in a nutshell, getting stuck. I started packing up some things from the car that could prove useful. Do you have a toolkit? Do you have a weapon for, protection? Even if you're not protecting yourself from people, you could protect yourself from animals. I'm just saying, you're in the mountains, sir. Having to pack my things, I tightened the straps on my backpack and started walking along the road. I sure hope I'm not too far from civilization. This got to be the scariest thing that can happen to a person. I wonder how long I've been walking for already. It's hard to tell. What have we got here? Oh, we have a street sign at least now. Hope Hill Village. I looked around and tried to make out things in the fog. The sun is starting to set already, meaning I probably have to stay there for the night. Oh God, and I bet you the town's creepy too. At the village, there should be a way to establish contact to the outside world. And maybe I can score an interview for the case I'm investigating. Following the sign should lead me to the village. I sure hope it's not too far away. You're gonna be walking for a while. They're gonna make you quiet, like, get you all relaxed and tired from your long walk, and then they're gonna off you. Watch. That's mean. I'm sorry. Seems like the village is further away than I thought. I stopped for a moment to take a look around. Oh God, what is this? Look at this. This is scary. Absolutely not. Phew. The sun is gone now, and all that's left is the pale blue moonlight reflecting off the road. That tree. What is that? A strange tree. Straps of white cloth are tied to the dying tree, moving slowly in a faint wind. Just looking at it gives me goosebumps for some reason. Nope, too creepy for my taste. I'm out of here. I passed the tree while rubbing my arms to ward off the goosebumps. That would be me. I would actually walk the opposite direction, but that's just me. The further I walk away from it, the quieter and eerie sound of the wheezing wind gets. This is how you die. Like, look at this. Oh God, no way. This is how you die. Just go ahead, call your parents and tell them that you ain't coming home no more. This is ridiculous. Looks like this is it. I take a good look at the whole village from afar. The entrance to the village is covered by so much ominous fog. Jesus, Blaine can't talk today. It makes me reluctant to keep walking. The buildings look desolated and shabby. Branches and twigs protrude from the crumbling walls. Loose windows rattle in the wind at even the slightest breeze. I'm in trouble. Big, big trouble. I mumble to myself, fully aware that I've gotten myself stuck in one of the worst places possible. Highly hesitant and with reluctant steps, I enter the village. There's no way I could. I couldn't. My heart would just crumble. I wouldn't be able to. My legs would stop moving. I would be frozen in fear by my car before I could do anything. But if you're going to take long road trips, personally, I would have snacks. So, I would have lasted till the morning time and locked myself in my car and just prayed that nothing comes and bothers me. One day off, that's off. Game process saved. Yay. Hope Hill Village, 10:25 Thursday, 8:48 p.m. There's a village that looked bad. There are villages that look bad from the outside and turn out to be nice and quaint, but this isn't one of them. The fog throughout the village is so thick it feels like a horror movie. But although the place is remote and has no cell phone signal, I do spot a few people. I need to solve the most urgent issue first. Is there a place nearby with a phone I can use? I look around to see if the villagers walking in my direction. So I approach them. Excuse me. Oh God. Absolutely not, sir. No. I immediately shut my mouth and regret having said anything. The villager's eyes were empty and randomly wandering around, and his body is shockingly skinny and malnourished. His appearance reminds me of drug addicts that are sometimes seen in the big cities. Ugh. The man looks at me and smiles. Passing by me with anxious, stilted steps. That was creepy. You see how this is why I love visual novels. They tell a story, they make you feel so scared. I am terrified right now. I am going to scream if something bad happens. Jeez, that's creepy. I know what his deal is. I don't have a good feeling about any of this. I look back with uneasiness as I rub my arms to ward off my cold. I said my, but it said the cold, sorry. The man walked off with creaking, frail legs and disappeared into the fog. Suddenly, I get a feeling that he seems strangely familiar. Weird. I think I've seen him somewhere before. I muttered to myself and started walking again. Oh God, have you lived here before? That is scary. I hate when I get that feeling like, where have I seen you before? Because I'm good with faces and I know I've seen you somewhere before, but I am terrible with names. Don't ask me to remember your name, but I'll remember your face, most definitely. It may be something you've done before. I'm also good with, actions as well. If I see you do something like, oh, I saw a man help a kitty out of a pond and I remember his face. Yeah, I would remember you, but other than that, nah. I'll forget you so quick. And your name at least. Don't get mad, please. It's hard to keep track of time and places in this place, excuse me. I arrived in front of a building. The sign outside read Hope Hill Hotel. So there's a hotel in this place after all. Please don't be creepy. Please don't be creepy. I mumbled something to myself and pushed open the door. If this is an actual motel, there has got to be a landline phone. Oh, it's not that bad. It really isn't. The whole place looked very old-fashioned and rural. A classic country-style hotel. Sorry, I had to burp and I didn't want to burp in you guys' ear. It doesn't smell particularly bad and looks clean enough. Yeah, it looks really good. That's already more than I was expecting. With that thought in mind, I make my way to the counter. Ooh! Hello. You creep me out. The hotel owner, who is sitting at the counter, looks at me with a curious expression on his face. Maybe it's because he's not used to seeing customers. I highly doubt many people from the outside pass through here. Just you. Oh, no, I'll give him a just you. Need a room for one. Could I use your phone before booking one? Phone? Yeah, I have an urgent call to make, but my cell phone isn't working. Oh my, how unfortunate. I'm well aware of my bad luck. I'm sure you have noticed the fog that is befallen us. Oh God, I just realized what kind of voice I've given him. Once the fog is like that, you can barely see your own feet on the ground. With a fog like this, no public transportation is running. Nothing will pass through here. And oddly enough, the phones appear to stop working. The motel owner picks up the phone in front of him. Oh God, so we're just stuck here. For how long? He dials random numbers and tries to make a call, but nothing happens. Just take a look at it yourself. It's not working. So there's no way to get into contact from the outside world with the outside world. Why would I even come here at a time like this? Are you on a business trip or something? Well, yes. I've got some things I need to take care of nearby. I can't do anything if there's no way to call this in. Call what in? Hey, I'm stuck in a creepy town called Hope Hill Village, and hopefully I don't get murdered by this guy right here. What are my options here? Well, I'm afraid there isn't much I can do. Having bad luck every now and then is a price we pay for living. But don't worry. This is a common occurrence in the area. I almost messed up, sorry. You'll receive an official confirmation letter proving that you actually got stuck here. You won't get fired from your job. If what he is saying is true, the strange fog seems to be some sort of natural disaster around these parts. Is that actually a thing? I've never heard of that. Is there a place where fog gets so bad that that you can't do absolutely anything? This is the first time I've ever heard of fog like this in this country. I cast a puzzled look at the hotel owner. But he doesn't seem to be paying much attention as he writes down something on the lodging sheet. This fog will clear up in a day or two. Please stay here and rest until that happens. There isn't much fog within the village itself, so you shouldn't feel too uncomfortable. I messed up, sorry. We have a supermarket in our village. You should be able to find everything you need there. Guess there's nothing I can do about it. Well then, sign me up for a room for one, please. Please, write down your name here. Oh god. I make him sound so weird. I sign my name on the lodging sheet. There you go. Oh, but, if there's no signal at all, my card won't work. Am I right? You don't have any cash on you? I'm afraid not. Just some change. We'll postpone it for now, and you can pay me once the fog clears. Joonsung Park's the name then? Alright, here's your key. You'll be staying in room 301. Thank you very much. No problem. Helping each other out is what we were put on this earth to do. I need some water. Because his voice is really tearing up my throat. There's no sex joke there. Don't try to make one. I bow my head to the smiling hotel owner and head off to my room. I hope please the room be a little nice. Just a little nice. Throwing my backpack over my shoulder, I open up the door that leads to my room. Oh, it's not that bad. My accommodations is relatively neat, which isn't that surprising. The hotel is super frantic, even in the courtside standards. Yeah, countryside standards. Sorry, courtside, Jesus. Countryside standards. Yes, it's actually really, really nice. I was thinking like there was going to be mold on the wall, doors falling off, the front door don't lock type of thing. Like something like that. But it looks a lot like a okay motel type of thing. Yeah. Okay, alright. He should be fine. Well, this place isn't too bad. At least the floor is clean. I take off my coat and enter the room. Whoa. What's going on all of a sudden? I suddenly find myself lying on the motel floor. Oh God. What happened? My body feels heavy, yet relaxed. All kinds of thoughts were washing over me. I calm myself down to keep my mind stable and my head clear, and the dizziness fades. What a bad time for this to happen. Yes, what a bad time for this to happen, because I'm going to end it right here. Thank you guys so much. Oh my God, I'm going to enjoy this game. I'm going to get freaked out and everything else. Uh, hope you guys enjoying it too. I will see how you guys in the next video. Bye.